First Come to Wine Guy. I am back with another wine review. We are rounding out our 2023 wine reviews. Sometimes good things must come to an end. Tasted a lot of wine this year. So let's talk about today. But for those who are new, these are wines that you can purchase where you shop for wine. Liquor store, grocery store, some wine shops, you'll find these wines. I purchased a few bottles, give them a taste, and let you know what I think about these wines. My simple thumb rating system: thumbs up, recommended wine, 3/4. You know what? I would share this with my friends. I may even drink it myself. Halfway, not so much. Something about that wine didn't work for me. Thumbs down. That's always an easy one. But when I talk about a wine, thumbs down or halfway, I'll tell you why it didn't work for me. But it doesn't make it a bad wine. You taste it and let the rest of us know what you think. So you can already see here what today's wine is. Mark West, established in 1978. Mark West's been around for a long time. Unfortunately, today they're owned by Constellation Brands. And not necessarily unfortunately, but it's not sole owned anymore as it was originally intended. So Mark West was a Pinot Noir, and for some of us, it's probably one of our first Pinot Noirs that we enjoyed, for quite a few years. So California is the designation, which means that the grapes were sourced from different parts of California, which could be Sonoma, the Central Coast. And they also do a Mark West black label. I have to get my hands on that one and try it. Maybe do a blind tasting and see which one I prefer. So you can find this retail at anywhere between $8.99 and maybe $12.99. Okay, so this is going to be vintage 2022, coming in at 13.5% alcohol. Now, as I said, screw cap, but as I said, Mark West is one of those wines in my early years of drinking wine that I've always enjoyed. And as again, I said, probably a few of you always had enjoyed Mark West wines as well. So let's get a look at that. Now, what Mark West does, what they do, they focus primarily on Pinot Noir. That's it. I like finding wineries where we only do one grape only, and that's what we do. Okay, so their primary grape is Pinot Noir, and that's what they focus on. Wow, you can get a nose of that from here, like strawberry, cherry, raspberry. Wow, coming just from here, so nice fruity nose in this one here. You look at that color. We're looking at a garnet color. So this is a rather light looking Pinot Noir, but the nose, the fruit in the nose is very nice. As you get closer, it becomes more cherry cranberry for me. Wow, and look at this little citrus notes too. Wow, so a very nice nose. So again, as I said, this was one of my go-to Pinot Noirs from back in the day. So let's see where we stand in 2022. When I say back in the day, I'm talking 80s, 90s. Okay, so I haven't had Mark West in a lot of years. So let's see where we're at. You definitely get that citrus nose, blended with some cherry. Wow, very nice nose. So to me, it has that Burgundian nose. I don't get hints. Well, if I go with could get more of that cedar woody nose, probably a neutral wood. French, no vanilla. So, first taste, rinse. Second taste, when we evaluate, what is that first taste about? First sip about? Acidity. Let's see where it stands with acidity. Now you pick up those toasty notes. You get more of the cedar nose, but on the taste, you pick up those toasty notes. This is nice and cool, for me. About 60, 65 degrees, this is. 66, so it has a cool taste to it. Maybe the bottle itself. The bottle itself is colder. So in my place now, we have like 66 degrees. So the bottle itself, because it's stored down low, could be easy like maybe 55, 60. All right, so that has a nice finish to it. So you get that cherry fruit, up front. Acidity is nice, nicely balanced, but that I'm just kicking it on the taste, that toastiness of the oak. Wow. And I'm getting ahead of myself, I know. So let's give it another taste. Again, on the lighter style, Pinot Noir. I like the way it makes my mouth water. There's more cherry on the taste with those hints of toasty oak on the finish. Nicely balanced on my palate. So again, for me, it's been years, probably over 20 years since I've tasted a Marquess Pinot Noir. So I'm surprised. I'm surprised at the way this tastes. I mean, again, it wasn't my go-to wine. So for good value type Pinot Noir, just everyday drinking, what we're talking about here, I'm going to go with 3/4. Okay, 3/4. I think it's pretty solid. It's consistent. You know, a little bit of tobacco notes on here. You know, a little char. You know, so it's very light. I think it's a good everyday drinker. I like the mouthfeel for me. I like the finish. Probably great with food, great acidity. You know, 3/4. You know, I'm saying for this one here, a good everyday drinker. You know, at a price. If you can find it between what is it, $8.99 and $9.99, or at $8.99 and $10. Let's say $8 and $10. It's even better buy. Okay, so there you have it, Wisconsin Wine Guide, the Marquess 2021. You know, a throwback to some of my early days of drinking wine. 3/4. Give it a try. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time. We got more wines to finish out 2023. Ciao. Oh, I don't have any more.